Hey guys, it's me, Julia. In this video, I'll be going over practice test 3, calculator section, question 31. So let's get started. Tickets for a school talent show cost $2 for students and $3 for adults. If Chris spends at least $11, but no more than $14 on X student tickets and one adult ticket, what is one possible value of X? So this is going to be a inequality question. So whenever you see at least or no more than, greater than or equal to, most likely it's going to be inequalities. So we need to construct it. But before that, we have some extra information. So when you hear like $2 for students and $3 for adults, the first thing you think about might be system of equations. But soon, starting from if Chris spends at least $11, you'll start to see how it's weighing more on the inequality. Therefore, it's going to be an inequality question. So try to be able to identify the type of question by the end of your reading. So we know that each student it costs $2 for students, $2 for students, and $3 for adults. Okay. And Chris or whoever, right, spends at least $11. At least $11 means it has to be 11 and more. But no more than $14. No more means at max it's 14, including 14, but no more than that. So we're going to write it like this. On X students, okay, X students, X students and one adult. Yeah. Now we just plug in the cost that we already know. So we know that each student's going to cost, not each student, but tickets for a student costs 2x or $2 and students, right? And we know that one adult ticket costs $3. And now we have constructed our inequality. So what we need to do is, okay, we need to move this right up right here. I'm gonna move this here. So what's best when you see inequalities like this, where two are like merged together? It's usually the best if you split them apart. And what I mean by that is, because this is an inequality that involves two values, 11 and 14, so it's in between the two, okay? So even if you solve for the right-hand side, you don't know the limit for the left-hand side, if that makes sense. So this side doesn't give you the whole picture. You need this, this in order to understand the limit and the possible value of X. And the fact that College Board is saying one possible value of X, that, not always, but it basically means there can be more than one answer. But don't be fooled by that. Let's do it properly then. So 11 is less than or equal to 2x plus 3. And you might know this, you might not, but inequalities are basically normal equations. It's just if you divide any side by a negative number or multiply by a negative number, the inequality sign flips. So that's the only thing you need to keep in mind. So yeah, so 11 minus 3, so subtract 3 from both sides, and that's going to be 8. And isolating X, you'll get 4. So X must be wait, well, we don't know yet. We got to do the other side next. Okay, so I'm just going to change the color so that it's more easier to see. So we have 2x plus 3 is greater than, less than or equal to 14. We need to isolate x, so subtract 3 from both sides. So 11, and that is going to be 5.5. Okay, so we know that both x's are the same. It's the X student tickets, right? So we just merge them together back again. And you should be getting 4 is less than or equal to X is less than or equal to 5.5. And whatever fits within the range should be the answer. But know that tickets can't be, split, right? You can't just have 5.5 student tickets. It's always a whole number. So that's another thing you need to keep in mind, is that you need to know the context of the question. So in that sense, you need to read it carefully. That's all I have to say. So from looking at this, what is the value of X? Well, the possible answers are going to be 4 whole numbers, so 4 or 5. Sorry, let me change that to red. And write either one and you'll get it correct.